Hey, it's the movie guy. Out of theater, the action to James Gunn Superman.
What's up, everybody? It's the movie guy. So I just got out of Superman, and this is gonna be a non-spoiler. I'm probably gonna go the full 10 minutes. So I will say that my favorite characters in this, Crypto was so good. Crypto was such a great character. I need more Guy Gardner. Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner was so good. Oh my God, he was great. And Hawkgirl, I was like, let's go, let's go. Mr. Terrific was great. There was something that my 10-year-old self would just start bawling in the theater after I saw it. I was like, I won't say what it is, but I was like, oh my God, there's a lot of cameos. The after credit scenes, I mean, the first one's really cute. Second one you could skip. I think it was pointless. I felt like they should have teased something else, like a character coming. There is a Wonder Woman tease. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say anything else. Superman's suit looked really good. David Cornsweet, I think, did a really good job. I think some of his dialogue, I was just like, I don't know if Superman would say that. But the stuff with the action scenes with Superman was great. This is in the trailer, so this isn't a spoiler. There's a point where Lois is interviewing Clark, but as Superman, and he's in his clothes. Obviously, she knows who he is and stuff and everything. And they kind of have an argument. I'm like, would they really have an argument? I didn't really care for Jimmy Olsen all that much. Nicholas Hoult, I think, did a good job as Lex Luthor. I still prefer Gene Hackman. What else am I leaving out? Ultraman was pretty cool. What was the girl's name? I don't think it was called the Executioner. Something, I can't remember. She was kind of cool. I forgot the name. I think Rachel, I'm gonna chop up her name. Brohannison or something. Brohannison as Lois Lane. I think she was the best since Margot Kidder. Another thing is the Superman theme. I was like, okay, it was cool to hear it once, but I'm just like, do you need to play it throughout the whole movie? I mean, it's a new universe, it's a new Superman. You should pay homage to John Williams and Christopher Reeve's Superman at least once, but go with a whole different score. But I don't want to say it took me out of the movie, but I was just kind of like, oh, they're doing it again. They're just throwing that in there. Superman should have a different score. When we watched Robert Pattinson's Batman, we didn't hear Danny Elfman's score like in the Batman. That was a whole different score. That was kind of like I will say I still love Superman 2 and Superman the movie. You know, I got to rewatch it. I haven't seen it in a long time, and I still say Man of Steel is one of the most underrated Superman movies, but I still think I like Man of Steel and Henry Cavill as Superman. But I'll make that judgment, like I said, tomorrow. I'm gonna watch it, but it definitely felt like a little like Guardians in a way in the certain scenes, like with the music and action scenes, which is cool. Nothing against that. I think James Gunn did a great job. But overall, I will say the movie was good. I give it a 7 out of 10. I give it 3 stars out of 5. I still been saying, even though like Superman was my third most anticipated movie and Fantastic Four is my second most anticipated movie, I still been saying that Superman will make the most money, but I think Fantastic Four will be the better movie. I don't know. I guess I'll make that judgment at the end of July, towards the end of July when Fantastic Four comes out and I come out of the theater and I'm like, you know what? I actually like Superman better than Fantastic Four. But I don't know. But because I got Fantastic Four as my second most anticipated movie. It definitely felt very comic bookish. I will say this is probably the most comic bookish Superman movie to date. I can't even say like what else. But yeah. Overall, yeah, I enjoyed it, but I still think, you know, Superman 2 is still the high standard for me, and Superman the movie, and look like a dead bat on the ground. So anyway, I was like, what? And then maybe Man of Steel, and this is probably my fourth favorite Superman movie. But yeah, I'm gonna eventually probably go see it again, especially for Guy Gardner and Hawkgirl. God, they're the best in Crypto. That was great. Oh, I don't know if I said this already too. The Fortress of Solitude. Oh, that was probably my favorite Fortress of Solitude. That was just so cool. I really didn't like his Clark Kent. I didn't really care for it all that much. Eve kind of was really annoying, like Lex's girlfriend. She was like a really annoying character, but yeah, but I had fun. But anyway, I better shut up before I accidentally spoil something. So anyway, I'll give it a thumbs up. I had fun tonight. So anyway, it's the movie guy. Have a great night, everybody. I'll talk to you later.